Andy has screwed up my life. I had seen his messages. He wanted me to pick him up. I was so close. And I said, I ain't gonna do that. I'm just gonna stay by myself. It's just best. You know what he did? Changed his fucking number and then calls me private. Has not once, as much as so many years he's done me wrong and screwed in my own house more than 2 times. I had no idea. And I was wondering why they were saying, oh, you owe me, you owe me. Little did I know. They were threatening him. I didn't know anything. I worked and I fucking paid his dues for a freaking lick that he was doing in my house. All this time. So when I got sick, he got locked up. I wanted him out. But he did what he did, and I started snapping. He would make my blood pressure go up, and I would fucking collapse. They were saying I was having minor strokes. He yelled at me so bad, and I was with the broom or the mop, I don't know what, and I was going to hit him with the back end of it. Because I told him to stop. And then he would bump me up with his chest. Like, what? What are you going to do? You hit me? You hit me? Come on. And then when I just barely, like, kind of tapped him, I didn't even hit him. He pushed me so freaking hard. And I collapsed. You think he turned back? My daughters had to break the door down. I had a little flighted. Then when he got locked up, I couldn't keep my balance, meaning I felt helpless. I paid for him to get out, and it wasn't because of me. It's because of another female. Then when he was waiting for me to go see him, I did. I couldn't even breathe. Then he got locked up and I waited. I started getting rid of my stuff, selling it to make do when I could have had it very easily. When he got out, he didn't want me to know that he was even out. He would write to me, oh, I can't wait to get home, blah, blah. Not even a week later, I was at my youngest daughter's, me and him. I get a call. Some bitch fucking called my phone. Where's my man at? Who the fuck is your man? Started saying Andy. Him and my little brother done screwed me up, but it was Andy's fault. As much as it was my little brother's. On Valentine's. Not even a fucking piece of paper. Piece of grass or flower from outside. The same chick that was so freaking drunk answered his phone. I didn't say nothing. I just hung up. Come Saturday morning, the next day after Valentine's, who do you think was banging on my window? Andy. I didn't know. I left my phone inside. It was drizzling. It was cold. So I went outside. He was so fucking drunk. He started shoving me against my own house. Then he popped me in my eye. Not once did he say he was sorry. Let me remind you, when he screwed in my house when I wasn't here, he wasn't supposed to be with me in my bed. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was like, yeah, he came here. I didn't want him to feel uncomfortable. Blah, blah, blah. And I was work today. Oh, look at my boots. I was going to do a job. And then just buy him a pair of boots. I was used to being by myself. He's helped me. We picked up boards, 2x4s, and all sorts of boards. That's how I made my porch. He did it. I guided him just a little bit. This past time, he did something so wrong. He told my oldest daughter that he was so obsessive that I didn't even know. Hey, if I leave your mom, you come with me? And now he's just ruining everything. He's living a double life, or at least he's trying to keep me hanging on. A motherfucker like that is fucking over 55 years old. I felt so wrong doing anything. But I'm like, man, I don't need a black heart like him. He's confiding all sorts of females. Has blocked me, and then he calls me his wife. How are you going to call somebody your wife if you block him? He doesn't even answer my call. He gets what he deserves. And he needs to stay away from me. Y'all have a great night. I just got tired of fucking waiting. He's not even worth it. Fixing to call it a night. I gotta get up in the morning. I have sleep apnea. I take pills to try to go to sleep. I used to work a lot. I used to do a little mechanic, carpentry, plumbing. I've supported every freaking body in my family. I had a lot of money. Did I go get my nails done? No. It made me a man. A strong man with a woman's potential. That's why I stand on my ground. I admit I was giving in. Not anymore. I have it all. He's gonna rot. He's gonna beg. Yeah, have a good night. I'm gonna enjoy myself. Someone's already asleep on my bed. Y'all wanna see? Yeah, right.